Iran's regime is drowning in its own oil. Imagine producing millions of barrels of oil every day, but having nowhere to put it. That's exactly the nightmare Iran's regime is facing right now. With the US naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz, Iranian oil tankers are stuck. Storage is filling up fast, and if they are forced to shut down production, the damage to their oil fields could last decades.
I mean, Iran is dying to make a deal. I can only tell you that. I don't want to get into the, but they cannot be nuclear. Other than that, and their economy is crashing. The blockade is incredible. The power of the blockade is incredible. They're not getting any money from oil, and hopefully it can be worked out very soon.
You are watching PragmaPerf.
Today, I'm breaking down exactly why President Trump says the blockade is more effective than bombing, and how the UAE just made the US strategy even stronger. Here is the big picture. For weeks, Iran's regime used the Strait of Hormuz as leverage to choke off 20% of the world's oil. They were playing for time, betting that global economic pain would force the US to back down. But roles have reversed. Since April 13, 2026, the US Navy has imposed its own blockade to completely choke off Iran's oil exports, the lifeblood of the Iranian regime. Even with oil prices hitting a 2026 record high, the regime cannot cash in. Now, the Americans are the ones calmly playing the clock, while Iran's economy redlines. The goal is simple: starve the regime of revenue and let internal pressure do the rest. So, what happens when you can't export the oil you produce? The oil keeps coming out of the ground and flows into massive onshore storage tanks and floating tankers. Think of it like a pipe burst at home. You're grabbing every pot and bucket to catch the gushing water. You're managing at first until the last bucket is full. You have no more containers and the water keeps coming, overflowing, destroying the floors and the foundation of the house itself. That is Iran's storage trap. Right now, the regime is drowning in its own oil. Kepler estimates Iran has only 12 to 22 days of usable storage left. By mid-May, they hit the wall. Now, this is the most critical part of the story. You might think, why not just stop pumping and wait for the blockade to end? Well, in the oil business, it's rarely that simple, especially in Iran's fields. These reservoirs rely on immense pressure to push crude to the surface. To keep that flow steady, they have to maintain that pressure constantly. If storage fills up and they are forced to stop extracting for weeks, that pressure drops. In these geological conditions, losing pressure can cause permanent damage, water intrusion, or reservoir collapse, problems that are extremely expensive and time-consuming to fix. A forced shutdown could slash Iran's production capacity for decades. And this is not only about oil export revenue. Iran is currently battling extreme inflation, and the rial has plummeted to record lows, meaning people's savings are evaporating in real time. If production drops sharply, Iran risks fuel shortages. That means higher prices at the pump, potential blackouts, raising the chance of new internal protests. It also means the regime struggles to pay its own soldiers, security forces, and government workers that keep them in power. Now, here is the clever part of the American strategy. Just days ago, on April 28, 2026, the UAE announced it is leaving OPEC, effective May 1st. It's a massive pivot in alliance, much like the US threat to quit NATO I covered in a previous video, link in the description. Why does this matter? Because by exiting OPEC, the UAE is no longer bound by production quotas. They can ramp up supply by nearly 2 million barrels per day once the strait opens. This extra supply from a close US ally replaces missing Iranian oil, keeping global markets stable while Iran is economically isolated. It also forces the Iranian regime to slash its own prices just to compete. So, to sum up, the US blockade is a ticking clock. If storage runs out, forced shutdowns will cripple Iran's oil industry for years. With the economy redlining, internal protests are primed to explode, threatening the regime's very survival. At the same time, President Trump's final blow options are ready, including Dark Eagle hypersonic strikes, special forces uranium raids, and a full military takeover of the strait. If you want to understand the full economic context, the cost of intercepts, the 20,000 Iranian drones versus $1 million US and Israel missiles, check my previous video on the true cost of the Iran war.
Subscribe to PragmaPerf.